So, this is a small clip from the Whatever podcast. And if you like psychology, you really should sit down and listen to this podcast. They usually bring on feminists and prostitutes and other women to talk about different relationship issues and world events and whatever have you. I'll tell you right now, Brian, B.F. Skinner and Carl Jung would be absolutely fascinated watching your podcast from a psychology perspective. Now, this particular clip is all about the man versus bear. They're asking women, would you prefer to meet a bear or a man in the woods? And this young lady sums up the entire stupidity of the human race. Have a listen.
Okay, so first things first, bears act strictly off of instinct.
That's the very problem right there. Humans are instinctual as well, and our behaviors are caused by our instincts. Your emotions are actually your instincts that evolved over millions of years. Okay? So your limbic system controls all of your emotions and your behaviors, your resulting behaviors as a result of your instincts. So when you get afraid or anxiety, these are basic emotions, which are your instincts. The limbic system is going to send a signal to your adrenal glands to produce more cortisol and adrenaline. When those two chemicals increase, it puts you on a precipice of fight and flight, which is going to be showing aggression or avoidance, running away.
So usually if they attack, they're probably threatened.
People will attack if they're threatened as well. It's called fight and flight. This is a natural response among all animals. And human beings, I hate to break it to you, but human beings are animals. What Skinner was doing in a lab, what B.F. Skinner was doing in a lab, was doing experiments on animals in that lab in order to understand human behavior. Skinner discovered that the causes of our behavior is no different from the dog, the pigeon, or the rat. So this is where a big disconnect is happening right now with society. Because human beings believe that we have free will. We do not have free will when it comes to behaviors.
Human beings, we have the ability to critically and logically think. We also tend to have a more...
And again, what do animals have? Can animals logically think? Yes, they can. All life on this planet, right down to plants and insects, including bears, lady, are sentient beings. When you sit down and eat a salad, for all the vegans out there, when you sit down and eat a salad, you're eating a sentient being that knows you're eating it. That's the reality. If you ever seen the movie, Sausage Party? That was a dig at vegans.
Compass. So anything a human...
A moral compass. Carl Jung would tell you that if you don't embrace your shadow, then you have no morals. That's the reality. Your shadow is your animal nature, and it's all of the evil that you're capable of doing. Most people today are scared of their own shadows. That's where that actual sentence comes from. We've been made to be scared of our own shadows. So when a dog shows aggression, we don't recognize it. We're scared of it because we don't recognize our own aggression.
Does is significantly worse. I am much more easily going to forgive a bear for mauling a human being than I will a man for hitting a woman.
Now, every behavior has a cause. Okay? So if a bear attacks, and let's get into the women, okay? If you start showing fear in front of a bear, and chances are good women are going to show fear in front of a bear, you're going to have a serious problem. Number two, if a woman is on a period in the woods, bears can track blood for 10 miles away, and they're going to track you. What do you think is going to happen when they find your menstrual blood on you? Okay? So when you're talking about instincts, instinctual reactions, that's what humans do as well. So again, when you're afraid, when you get angry, you're going to go into fight and flight. When your cortisol levels go up far enough, and your adrenaline levels go up far enough, they're going to start driving your blood pressure up, and your eyes go bloodshot. So when a person gets really angry, they can actually kill somebody in that state, and they don't realize that they did it. We call it crimes of passion. Okay? We need to step back and realize that human beings are animals, and we share the planet with other animals, but we've lost that connection, and seriously lost that connection. If you watch this podcast, you'll realize just how disconnected people are from reality.